Yo, everyone, we have a urgent XRP alert. This is the Zen God. Welcome to another episode. It's Saturday morning, and I'm excited to go over some bombshells with you guys today. And as always, please like, subscribe, and continue to support this channel. This is how we grow. XRP is up 10%. We're at 52 cents. You may be asking why the recent surge. Well, it looks like the tides of Ripple are shifting in our favor with this whole SEC lawsuit. So I want to show you guys should watch this full video from Attorney Hogan. But basically, XRP, in the court case the other day, they basically said there's no reason why these exchanges shouldn't be allowed to sell XRP. The only people that could illegally sell XRP is Ripple and anybody working for Ripple. That's what the court said. So that's what I've always been saying, that this whole thing with the delisting, the halting of sales of these exchanges is just all a facade. It's all a show just to scare the people that haven't done the research out of it. So let's watch the lawyer himself explain it. See, are you listening, Digital Asset Investor says, to all the exchanges? So let's watch.
There's one more thing that was huge in today's hearing that you had to listen very carefully or you could miss, and it might be super important for everyone. So listen to this. About halfway through the hearing, the judge skeptically made a remark to the SEC attorney that based upon his theory, everyone who sold XRP, including you and me, are selling illegal securities. And she was skeptical about it when she asked the question. And this is what the SEC lawyer said on the record. He said, no, under Section 4, only Ripple and affiliates of Ripple can have sold XRP illegally. Listen to that again. The SEC said that only Ripple and employees of Ripple can illegally sell XRP. Now, why is that super important? That means that the exchanges that delisted XRP 2 months ago were not and would not be violating securities laws if they relisted XRP for sale and began to sell it again. And I think I saw recently that one exchange recently relisted. And so I wonder if there are perhaps a slew of non-action letter requests coming or already received by the SEC. And if so, I wonder if we will see XRP for sale in the US once again.
Yep, I believe they're following the script. It's all a movie. So also, besides that, I guess there's about 10,000 XRP holders that have signed and sent letters to SEC versus Ripple. DTIN files letter for intervention by 10,000 XRP holders. So 10,000 XRP holders have sent letters for intervention, pretty much asking them to step in and help them, because this is all BS. Relist XRP, delist the lawsuit. That's the big trend right now. Relist XRP, delist the lawsuit. Exactly. So it seems like exactly what we're saying, they're slowing down the XRP bull run. So here's the full video if you guys want to watch it. One more incident, and then we'll go into the charts. One more incident. So, quote from Judge Netburn in hearing in the SEC versus Ripple case today. My understanding of XRP is that not only does it have a currency value, but it has utility, and that utility distinguishes it from Bitcoin and Ether. Let's listen to this.
Understanding of XRP is that not only does it have a sort of currency value, but it also has a utility, and that utility distinguishes it, I think, from Bitcoin and Ether. Is that correct?
So Bitcoin and Ether, I think, also have utilities. They also have use. You can't use Bitcoin, for example, necessarily everywhere to buy a cup of coffee or to buy groceries, but Bitcoin does have use cases that it has developed So does Ether. They have smart contracts, for example, that can be done over the Ethereum blockchain. XRP also has developed a number of use cases, and these started very early in the process, which is why it's so baffling that the SEC has charged this long-running scheme from 2013 to the present. Because XRP, for example, has a product called ODL, on-demand liquidity, that is used to assist financial institutions in having seamless and less costly transactions in key corridors, for example, the US to Mexico. And XRP as a digital asset is helpful because it means the banks don't have to have their own fiat accounts on either end and can deploy that money more effectively elsewhere. And XRP can be used as a bridge currency. And Mr. Goldinghouse was brought to Ripple to help develop these additional use cases, and they have developed them. They've got major customers. And so it really is strange, Your Honor, that we have a situation where the SEC has charged this long-running scheme to present day. They're alleging even today XRP is a security. It is absurd, and they're not going to be able to prove it. And what's frustrating is because
So they're really frustrated, but it's pretty obvious if you've been paying attention to everything happening in the political, geopolitical, everything happening in the world, why XRP is being treated differently. Because it's USA, American controlled. Well, it's not controlled because it's decentralized, but it is USA technology. Big surprise. Bitcoin and Ether are dominated via the mining in China. So what have we learned the past recent years? How much certain countries have infiltrated certain positions in government, and how they can lobby and pretty much hold things back, like XRP, that allows America to have cutting edge new technology, so that way we could lead into the future. Did I change my mic over? Yeah. So it's not a coincidence. I'm gonna show you one. We'll switch over to silver real quick. So Val Jester's been on. So breaking news: Mint of Poland completely out of silver. Mint of Poland completely out of investment silver. They do not have collectible coins with premium 2x over spot, but there are no investment coins. They're the world's largest silver producer. So yeah, the silver storm is, and that kind of relates to the whole 589 theory, when I believe how these precious metals are going to get connected to the XRP ledger is they're never going to let something like this happen again, where all this silver can go sold unaccounted for. They're going to have to, for every piece of silver that a bank has in its reserves, there has to be a way to measure that. There has to be a fair system for a unit of account, and I believe they'll be tracked on the XRP ledger. So the silver, so this won't happen again where they could be like hundreds of millions of dollars silver short in their reserves. Okay, back to the chart. So I've been saying for a while now that what I expect and what's always happened is we won't see XRP bull run happen until after we've seen the all-time high of Bitcoin. Have we seen the all-time high of Bitcoin? I don't know, but this guy's one of the best chart analysis. If you're looking for like charts and exit strategies, you should watch this whole video. You learn about his exit strategy. I just made a great move. I'll give you an example of a swing trade. So I purchased Zilliqa way back, I believe around 5 cents. Put $1,000 into it. Then it went up to 20 cents. And then it went down to like around 19 cents yesterday, and I swapped that into XRP, and then last night XRP went up 10%, so then I gained even more, and then I was able to accumulate more of what I really want is XRP. So that's what I do with a lot of these altcoins. I use them to make more free XRP, and he gives tons of tips on how to do that, how to follow the charts. His chart analysis actually for this bull run for XRP is $10 to $13. That's what his chart's telling him. So imagine that. Imagine a $10 or $13 XRP. But let's watch a few clips from this video.
Don't get hit, I do know that I'm going to need to be getting out of those altcoins in the retracement rally of Bitcoin, just like we saw in 2017 and just how we saw in 2013, that once Bitcoin topped and it had a big knockback, it was in this retracement that these altcoins went on to finish. You can see that Litecoin was just doing a retracement rally at this point. So the retracement was the place to sell over here on Litecoin. And then as for XRP, it did top into that retracement level. So in both cases, in 2013 and in 2017, XRP didn't actually find its top until after Bitcoin had already crashed from its top and was in its retracement rally. In both times, both major cycles, XRP's top came in the retracement rally. So I know that regardless of what the target is, regardless of what the price is, in this retracement rally, I'm going to have to let go of 65% if my targets don't get hit. As I talk about many times on my channel, we'll see a lot of bull runs go like this. You get your big run up, you have your initial crash, and then after a crash, you'll go back and have your retrace. Times Bitcoin will retrace back to that. We're not canceling. I'm over 2.
Sorry guys, so he has another video right here where it's all about XRP. This is all set to surge for Ripple XRP price chart as Bitcoin reaches historic launch zone. So we find the right one.
From 43.5 cents all the way up to 52 cents, so a pretty big ride. The dust settling, or as Shadow on Twitter at Lord Liquidity said, me watching XRP go up 5% for no reason, knowing it's going to come back down. But it's no surprise that people have that feeling, right? We've been through this time and time again. But over the last few weeks, I've been trying to really portray the image of where we're at in the market cycle for all of cryptocurrency by talking about Bitcoin, trying to wait for Bitcoin to get to the price region that we've been looking for. And I think that right now is one of the most dangerous times to have that doubt and to think, I've still got time, right? What we see a lot in a lot of these market cycles, especially in 2017, is that people will say, you know what, this asset's not going to do anything for quite a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hop over in some other stuff for now, play around over there. And then when the time comes, I'll come right back on over. Now, the whole reason I've been talking about Bitcoin for the last several weeks was specifically for us to have this type of pullback right in here, because throughout the previous market cycles, that has been where XRP has exploded. So you're not going to see me looking at something like that, which hasn't happened all month, and just turning, saying whatever, it doesn't mean anything. My expectations are that something like that's going to happen pretty soon. Now, I want you to think about that for a second, because if you've heard the language coming out of my mouth over the last several weeks, it's been just, there hasn't been much to talk about with XRP. It's been stuck in a range. Hey, it's still even stuck right here in the middle of the range. And we've been focusing more over there on Bitcoin. But why have we been focusing on Bitcoin is because we're waiting for Bitcoin to get to the right spot for an alt season to take off and for XRP to go on the ride with the alt season. It's official. Bitcoin's in there. There's not a whole lot to say about Bitcoin any longer. It's there, right? We were trying to make sure we could get through the retracement levels, set the new all-time high, and then have the pullback, and that's where the altcoins go crazy. We're there. There's not much more to say about Bitcoin until it starts reaching out to its all-time high to, I believe, the top comes in. A lot of people don't want to hear that the top's going to come in for Bitcoin, but for the altcoin holders, you should be hooting and hollering that the top of Bitcoin is getting closer and closer and closer, because in every alt season, every single time that there's been an end of Bitcoin bull run, it has taken the altcoins to flying to brand new highs. So we want to have that. For the people who are Bitcoin maximalists definitely don't want to hear that, and they don't want to hear me say $70,000 to $80,000 to say, why are you so bearish? It's going to $100,000. It's like, okay, whatever. We're talking 30 to 40%. Who cares? We're looking for thousands over here. We're looking for the altcoin market to go absolutely rampaging, and Bitcoin has finally reached that price level. We've talked about it on multiple times that we want to see Bitcoin pull down, roll up, get up to a new all-time high, pull down in here, and this is the area where XRP goes flying off. Zoom out on that. See what we've got here, right? This is the Bitcoin bull run from 2013. There's the big pullback. There's the new high. There's the pull down. Just like we have right in here, right? Me getting out of my Bitcoin, rotating into the altcoins. Bitcoin sets the new high, pulls back down. Here we go. Just like in 2013, Bitcoin crashes, sets the new high, pulls down low. I'll turn on XRP right here. As Bitcoin pulls down in here, where does XRP take off at? Right there. That is the beginning of the XRP bull run. Right at that moment, right there, which where are we right now? But I don't think people should be giving that too big of a shoulder shrug and saying that's not anything. That is different than anything we've seen going on in here. My opinion is that we are seeing the very start. And of course, we have a long ways to go. Look how many ranges that have to break. And really, the reality is nothing even matters for the XRP price chart till 80 cents gets taken out. We can bounce around in here all we want. We can talk about structures. We can look at RSIs. We can look at MACDs. We can look at moving averages. We can look at Fibonacci retracement levels. None of it matters till we crack 80 cents. But trying to find that time of when that would happen, we had to go back and look at the Bitcoin price chart. And I've tried to keep expectations kind of calm on XRP over the last several weeks. But right now, there's nothing for me to say except I'm ready for it. I think it's about time for it to happen. We didn't watch Bitcoin do all this stuff. We didn't track Bitcoin, show it through the previous 2013 bull run, 2017 bull run, show it getting to this moment, say this is the time for alt season. And then just, yeah, nothing's going to happen with XRP. No, this is the time. This is when XRP is supposed to take off based on every market cycle that we can track. So whether or not it happens today, whether or not it happens tomorrow, it's going to be highly anticipated for that moment to come. The thing is, people have been beaten down so bad, so much, that their sentiment.
My dream is to help people
Or there you have it. If you keep watching that video, he'll show you the charts. I thought that was a good time to end it. If you keep watching that video, he'll show you the charts that if it follows the same patterns, XRP could hit $10 to $13. And he said he wouldn't be surprised if it goes higher. But yeah, this is just a quick broadcast because the SEC, Ripple's dominating them, and now we have a whole grassroots movement of 10,000 people fighting back. So, and we could double that. So everyone else could hop in on this response to the judge. So everything's happening according to the divine planning. So, yeah, hopefully this solves any fear, uncertainty, and doubt some people may be feeling, but XRP is the chosen one. Whenever there's a lawsuit like this, it shows it's respect. Tesla was involved in lawsuits. Apple was involved in lawsuits. All the big players are. So if no one's attacking you, what's that quote? Like, if you don't have haters, then you're not doing anything. So that's exactly like, if you don't have people hating you, coming after you, then Ripple ain't really making that big of an impact. So that was it for today, guys. Remember, the roundtable will be released tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Have a lot of cool things to share, but everyone have an amazing weekend. Peace.